welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about combining like terms. One of the easier things that you're going to learn in my math class is combining like terms. So a term, let's give you an example here, x squared plus 2x plus 4. A term are each one of these. This is a trinomial. It has 3 terms, right? So 4 minus 2x has 2 terms. What we're doing with combining like terms is we're determining if these terms are like or not, and if they are like, then we can add them or subtract them or whatever the case may be. So a like term, it has to be the same variable and the same exponent. What I want to start out with is first just numbers. 2 plus 6. These are just numbers. You can add numbers. Numbers are like terms. 2 plus 6 is 8. They're just numbers. You can add them. The issue becomes when you have like a 2 plus 2x. Right? This is just a number with no variable. This is a number and it has a variable of x. These both don't have the same variable. This has no variable. This has x. So these are not like terms. They're not like terms because one has a variable and the other doesn't. So you can't simplify this anymore. This would be your final answer. Where if you had a problem like 4x plus 6x plus 10, now we have a number with a variable of x, another number with a variable x, and just a number by itself. These two terms are like terms because they both have the letter x. So we can combine them. 4x plus 6x would be 10x. 4x plus 6x would be 10x. And then this would just come down as 10. We combine these because they're like terms, and we got 10. We can't do anything with this because it's just a number. So this would be our final answer. 10x plus 10. Now 4x plus 6x is 10x and then 10. So again, this is our final answer. This one has a variable and this one doesn't, so we can't combine them. We can do the same thing with a problem like 2x plus 10 minus 4. This one has the variable and these don't. These are just numbers. So these are like terms. There's nothing to do with the 2x, but 10 minus 4 is 6, and this would be our final answer. One more, like this, so 2x plus 10 minus 6x minus 4. So we look at this problem, and we see that there's an x and an x. So we can combine these two because they both have the same variable. 2x minus 6x gives us negative 4x. Now, these we combined, and now we have 10 and negative 4 left, and we can add those because they're just numbers. So 10 minus 4 is 6. So we took care of that too. We have nothing left. This would be our final answer. These aren't like terms because this has a variable and this doesn't. The only thing to be aware of is that these are not like terms because this variable is x and this variable is y. They have to be the same letter. These are not the same letter. So this would be all you could do with this one. An example of this would just be something such as this, right? 2x plus 3y minus y. This is an x, this is a y, and this is a y. So we can combine these terms are like terms. So there's nothing to do with 2x, 3y minus y, which is 1, and 1 here is imaginary. 3y minus y gives us 2y. The only other thing that we haven't talked about are the exponents. Remember I said a like term has to have the same exponent. This is 2x plus 2x squared. This exponent, imaginary 1, this exponent is 2. They're different, so we cannot add them. This would be simplest form. This would be our answer. I'll give you an example. 3x squared plus 2x plus 4x squared. So our like terms are the x squares. 3x squared plus 4x squared is 7x squared. And then we have 2x left over. And this would be our final answer. That's all there is to combining like terms. The questions will get harder, but the best thing to do is they won't get harder. They'll just get longer. It'd be something like this. Let's do 6y. Something like this, where you have to see which ones are like terms. This is 3x cubed, so we're going to look for any more with a variable of x and an exponent of 3. Not this one, this one, not this one, not this one, not this one. So these two are like terms, so we're going to combine them. 3x cubed plus 4x cubed is 7x cubed. I personally like to scratch them off if possible, so I don't get confused when I do some more. So I'm going to look for 2y squared. I'm going to look for y squared. So no, that's just a number and that's just y. So there's nothing to combine with 2y squared. So that one just comes down. 2y squared. Now I scratch it off so I don't get confused. Now I'm looking just for y, and I have this one and this one. So this is 1y minus 6y gives us minus 5y. So I've taken care of that, and then the last thing I have left over is a plus 4. So this would be my final answer, because I've combined all like terms. That's it with combining like terms.